Okay. I'll just... Okay. Our second speaker of the night is Vivien Mangalindan, and she's presenting her Pathways Visionary Communication L1 project, evaluation and feedback number 2. It's a 5 to 7 minute speech. Her speech title is Let Me Tell You 3 Things. From a quiet elementary school girl to international keynote speaker and then broadcast journalist, talk show host, and social communicator on TV, radio, and newspaper, presenting her evaluation and feedback number 2 speech titled Let Me Tell You 3 Things. Please help me welcome Mangalindan.
Thank you, Nadine.
Can you select super?
Yeah.
There.
There you go. Take 2. Thank you, Nadine. And thank you to everybody that I can see here on my laptop screen. Yes, we are so connected. I'm halfway around the world from you. This is where I live. This is my city. I'm in Manila, Philippines. 7,100 islands, depending on high tide or low tide. Now, moving forward, you're going to say, oh, wow, but Hal just finished telling you. It's happening. Now people are really connected and we don't even have to look into Google, just 8 seconds. And then we always hear, what are we supposed to start with? Let me tell you 3 things. See the face? Ugh, I hate it. It's so boring. It reminds me of classroom. I'm a very social person, as in not social media. Social is in people person. Yes, obviously I'm an extrovert and this pandemic is driving me crazy. So I love Zoom. Look at how many new people I meet every time I go to a meeting. Why do I want to say when I introduce myself, hi, my name is Vivien, I'm called Miss V, and let me tell you 3 things. Yeah. I know we're supposed to do it, but because I have reasons for doing what I do, I'm a live talk show host with call-in questions, and I help lawyers, doctors, health workers. How do you tell those people to start every statement with, let me tell you 3 things? But let's get rid of work. How about when we go out on a date? Close your eyes, visualize going out on a date. With your dream date, getting spicier, nice. And then your date says, I want to know more about you. Tell me about you. And then you look at him with Google eyes and say, let me tell you 3 things. All right. I'll tell you a deep, dark secret. All right. I've been on live talk shows. I've been doing keynote speeches. I don't even call them speeches. I call them talks. Why? Speech is one way. Talk is like this. I actually ask people to put on their mics and talk to me. And I tell people, yes, I support the 3 things. Yes, I believe you can deliver 3 points. What is the point of saying 3 points and 3 things? Because generally the human mind, by the time you get to the 4th, it forgets the first. I don't know, kind of the brain has 3 and it moves this way. So by the time you get to 17, they forgot, do the math, right? 17 minus 3, they forgot 14 things. What you do is you slide it in. And then you kind of repeat it along the way. But remember, if any of you have kids, or if any of you was a kid at one point in time, which I think we all were, how would you feel if your parent, grandparent, or whoever was taking care of you would say, you must finish all the vegetables on your plate, and let me tell you 3 things why you will do that. You're beginning to not like vegetables. with a purple passion. But I learned to do it by saying, you know, when I was small, I realized, oh yeah, Jim's gonna get here. When I was young, because I'm still small. When I was younger, okay, much younger, I decided to teach my little kid simple things. You know, when I was young, I realized in school the next day during tests, I could remember the answer if I ate plenty of vegetables. Yeah, when I didn't eat vegetables, it's so hard to remember. That's one point. And then the next I say, you know, remember my story about remembering the answers when I eat vegetables? You know what? My dear daughter, how old are you now? You look at your picture last year. Look at, look at, you're standing by the wall. Look at how much taller you are. When I was small, the year that I learned to eat vegetables, the gap was bigger. So I think it's true that if we eat vegetables, we grow taller faster. And Jim's gonna say, you didn't eat enough, you're still small. Okay, it's genetics. That get personal here. But what's my point? When you want people to do three things, you want to slide it in. You don't want to pound it into their head with Jim's 2x4. Jim, you can show your 2x4 later. Again, another example is when you go and apply for a job and the HR says, oh, how nice. I like your bio data. Impressive. Tell me about you. Practice your posture. Give your best pasted smile, no matter how scared you are. Let me tell you three things. Rolling of the eyes. You want to say like, will you allow me to share a story? He goes, A. Then the second is, do I have enough time to tell you another? You're seeing the pattern here? And you slide the third towards the end. Oh yeah, by the way, before you give me the goodbye, can I share with you another? Don't say third. Don't say third because they're going to start getting bored. Promise it will be the last one. And after you tell your story, you recap and say, so I hope you remember the little stories I told you. You still remember? Get them to tell you the three things. I will repeat it again for the second time once more, this time with feeling over and over again. Gosh. For you to know if they remember, ask them to tell you. Do not tell them. You don't have to believe me, but I'm a live talk show host. It works. People call in live. Yes. It's not for the faint of heart. But another story for another day is I didn't talk from first grade to sixth grade. So think if I could transform to what I am today, and I know you were talking grade 1 to grade 6, you can do better than me. I just know it deep in my heart. So I look forward to seeing you and more of your friends, neighbors, and if any of you are married, even your mother-in-law in our next meeting here. Maybe they can learn a thing or two or three about house AI and my famous not three things. With that, I can't see the timer. I will rest my case. And I'm sending you love, hugs, and kisses from Manila. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Awesome speech. I love that. I feel like it sounds like you had that a lot in your childhood, Vivien. Is that right? Let me tell you three things when you grow up. Trying to find my mouse. Okay. Yeah, it was an awesome speech. I loved it. Very humorous. Thank you for sharing.